Hi everyone, just something that I'd like to alert you all to. There's all kinds of dodgy information going on, isn't there, you know, about what's happening here. And this is definitely something I think that people, quite rightly said by Richie Allen, have not picked up on whatsoever. This guy, Chris Shitty, he's a weird-looking character, a really weird-looking character. Makes me feel a bit queasy, to be fair. Him and somebody called Valance, I'm not sure of his first name, the pair of them are advising Boris Johnson as to what we should be doing over this lockdown, advising him about the figures, and I've been doing right from the beginning. However, last night, well, it happened the 11th of May on the BBC, I think, at the COVID briefing. Just listen to this, people. Just listen to these words. I'll play it again for you, but just listen. Another person going on a respirator there.
Less than 20%, i.e. the great majority of people, even the very highest groups, if they catch this virus, will not die.
Listen to it again without my interruption.
Certainly I have tried, and Patrick has tried right from the beginning, to balance two things. The seriousness of this virus as an epidemic, and it
not a pandemic then anymore.
Epidemic, but equally the fact that actually the great majority of people will not die from this. And I'll just repeat something
just I said right listen to the double speak and the fudge words that they use. Probably, maybe, might.
Well, a significant proportion of people will not get this virus at all, at any point in the epidemic, which is going to go on for a long period of time.
So most people won't get it at all.
Of those who do, some of them will get the virus without even knowing it. They will have the virus with no symptoms at all, asymptomatic.
He reckons 80%. Some.
Of those who get symptoms, the great majority, probably 80%, will have a mild or moderate disease.
How badly has this been lied about, people?
Days, not bad enough for them to have to go to the doctor. An unfortunate minority will have to go as far as hospital, but the majority of those...
So a minority of a minority, or a majority of a minority.
A minority of those will end up having to go to severe and critical care, and some of those, sadly, will die. But that's a minority. It's 1% or possibly even less.
Yeah, 1% or possibly
even
less.
The highest risk group, this is significantly less than 20%, i.e. the great majority of people, even the very highest groups, if they catch this virus, will not die.
Yeah,
you've got more chance of winning the Euro.
He's right. What he's saying there, Richie Allen's saying, you have got more. You've got more chance of winning the Euro Millions than you have catching this virus. Anyway, let me turn this round. I've no idea how I'm supposed to turn this thing round. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Just never mind about me and what I look like. So, I've just shown you there Chris Whitty and this footage from what he said last night at the COVID meeting. And it's absolutely making a mockery of every single thing that these people have been telling you right from the beginning. And it definitely...
So right at the beginning, because I think it's worth reinforcing. Most people, a significant portion of people will not get this virus at all, at any point in the epidemic, which is going to go on for a long period of time. Of those who do, some of them will get the virus without even knowing it. They will have the virus with no symptoms at all, asymptomatic character, and we know that happens. Of those who get symptoms, the great majority, probably 80%, will have a mild or moderate disease, might be bad enough for them to have to go to bed for a few days, not bad enough for them to have to go to the doctor.
There you go.
An unfortunate minority will have to go as far as hospital, but the majority of those will just need oxygen and will then leave hospital, and then a minority of those will end up having to go to severe and critical care, and some of those...
Okay, so if those figures that this creep is telling us about, the majority of the minority that get this will end up in hospital and may die, well, all of that in my head comes to the conclusion that we could all have had this. There is no way that you can get round having the vaccine in the way that they are saying these words here. They're making you think that there's no way that you could have escaped this. And, you know, the other stuff as well, the mask wearing and the... not to mention that Chris Whitty and the other guy, Valance or whatever you call him, they're both bought and paid for by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They're, you know, whatever they're telling you is scripted by the people that are paying for and making you take the vaccine and believe all this bullshit. I mean, the second wave that they're talking about now, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. When the kids go back to school in another couple of weeks, they've got the 5G in the schools, which I believe is going to make the kids poorly. They've been reporting all over America that the children that have gone back to school in the buildings where they've already put the 5G in are reporting symptoms of dizziness, sickness, they're fainting, they're having nosebleeds, the teachers are ill. You know, it's just, it's absolutely blindly obvious what is going to happen next. This will be the second wave, will be the children being ill. And they'll blame that on COVID-19. When it's just not the truth. Eamon Holmes came out yesterday, is it Kay Burley on Channel 5, Radio 5, saying that he is associating the COVID-19 with the 5G. And no, again, the 5G does not cause COVID-19. What it does do is weaken your immune system so that you are susceptible to everything else that's coming along, is what it does. So anything that's to be caught, you will catch if you're not very careful and you don't take your vitamins, eat the right food, zinc, selenium. This 5G technology destroys the oxygen in your cells. It breaks down the oxygen molecules and makes the hemoglobin and the oxygen discombobulated, so it's not easy for you to breathe. That's why people are just being able to go to hospital with what's allegedly a killer virus. You just heard it yourself, folks, from Chris Whitty, the man who's in charge of all of our lives at the moment, just told us all that less than 1% of us will die from this, that go into hospital, and the ones of us that end up in hospital only need to be treated with oxygen. Oxygen, people. Not all kinds of antibiotics and strange medicines. Oxygen. Because the air that these people are breathing wherever they're surrounded is saturated with Wi-Fi and 5G, and they are not getting adequate air in. So put them on oxygen, put the oxygen back in their blood, and they're as right as rain. How much proof do people need? I rest my case, and my mouth is absolutely killing me. This is Wednesday. I went to the dentist on Sunday. I was butchered by the dentist. I've still got a big bruise on my chin. My mouth's black and blue inside, and I was assaulted, and that's the truth. Anyway, these are dodgy times, people. Keep your wits about you. Keep researching and don't let the bastards get you down. I found a new group of very, very brainwashed people this morning. I stumbled across them by accident on Facebook, but no disrespect because I'm Scottish, Irish myself, but there are a big group of Scottish people who I believe are probably Roman Catholic that do not know that the Vatican is riddled with paedophilia. They have no idea that this stuff is going on. And because they're so naive when it comes to this, this is a dangerous kind of stepping stone. These people are absolutely sure that the Pope is, what did she call him? Our Father, not God. But the girl that I was talking to, she used to work for me years ago, and I pointed out when she'd put a letter on Facebook, really denigrating Donald Trump, calling him all the idiots under the sun. It was a letter from the Motley Crue drummer who was making Donald seem like some kind of dickhead. I mean, we all know he's dodgy, but if Donald Trump is hailed a hero at the end of all this because he's going to expose Bill Gates and Fauci for the evilness that they are forcing on the world, then all power to you, Mr. Trump, President Trump. And the Americans, you are the most important people to us. If they take your guns, we're next. So please don't give them up. Much love to all of you. Take care till the next one. Bye. Bye.